Hey everyone, welcome to another video, and of course you can see by the title of the video what we are reviewing today, and it was asked by a viewer who said I'd love to see, he remembers this review that I did years ago, and he purchased the bottle and he loved it, so I thought, you know what, then I'll re-review it and do a new video on it. And this one is Paco Rabanne Pour Homme. So I've got some stats on it, well, sort of. Paco Rabanne Pour Homme. It was released in 1973, so it's 6 years before I was born. So yeah, it's an quite an old fragrance. Classed as an aromatic fougere, which I would probably agree with this time around, because I don't usually agree with they list certain things, but this one I would agree that it's aromatic fougere. The notes are rosemary, clary sage and Brazilian rosewood on top. Mid is lavender, geranium and tonka bean, and the base is oak moss, honey, musk and amber. So what do I get out of this? Notes wise, I would say probably the rosemary and the sage, it's got like a herbal sort of feel to it. The lavender is like a clean lavender, more than like a floral in your face. Just the lavender in this makes it much as clean. Don't get much tonka bean, geranium. Do get a bit of oak moss. Again, it's more of a cleaner oak moss. It's not old school in that sense. Honey, not really. I mean, there's a little touch of sweetness in here, but not much. It's again more of a clean fragrance. Musk for sure. And amber, no, not really. So that's what I sort of get out of it. Now, have a look at the bottle. It looks like something your old dad or granddad would have on the shelf. I mean, it does look from the sort of 70s, 80s, but I love it. I think it's a classic design. I mean, if you looked at that, you'd see it on a sort of maybe in the bathroom of your granddad's house, and it'd probably be a splash you pull off top. It is the eau de toilette that I do have here, the spray, and 100 mils. Don't know if you'll see that, but 100 mils. And this isn't an overly expensive fragrance. I think it's somewhere around the £30–35 or so. It's something around there for 100 mils. So a pretty good price for how much you get. So overall, what this smells like is what you would think or I think as a dad scent. Again, like your dad, your granddad. If they liked fresh, clean barbershop scents, this is to me what I will call a barbershop scent. It's got a very, very light touch of a powderiness to it, but not really. It's more of a clean, fresh sort of herbal take on a barbershop. With a little touch of sweetness in there, but it isn't like modern sweetness, you know. It's just a hint. So mainly like herbal, slightly powdery. A little sort of lavender cleanness to it, a little bit of sort of citrus feel on the top, but you know, it's just your classic dad style scent, and I really like barbershop scents, and this is one of my favourites. This is my third bottle, I believe, not including the aftershave splash, which I've also had, and recently, maybe 3–4 months ago, I'd finished a 100ml bottle of that. So, because I do quite classic shave and use splash on, so yeah, it's got a lot of usage for me. Now, being that style, you're not going to be getting much in the way of compliments. It's not really a compliment. This is more a scent for you if you like just your clean, fresh, herbal, slightly powdery barbershop scents. Then this is one, if you've not tried it, you definitely need to try, as it's a real true classic sort of barbershop dad style scent, and I really enjoy this one. So for me, when it comes to performance, it's just above average on my skin, which average on me is sort of around the 5-hour mark. So if it's just above average, it's probably sort of between 6 or 8 hours before it's gone, which is perfectly fine for me if it lasts me roughly a working day, say 8 hours. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with 4 or 5 hours and just reapply, but this one will last a little bit longer on me, especially that I do spray a few sprays on clothing as well. I would say this is more, I'd say anybody could wear this, male or female. I would say it's more towards the male, as it's a barbershop style scent, but I think anybody could really wear it. It has got a nice, just clean, fresh, powdery sort of vibe to it. Seasons, I mean, again, if you know me, I'll wear stuff all year round. Doesn't matter if it's heavy, it's light, it's citrus, it's vanilla, whatever it be. I'll wear anything all year round. Definitely a nice spring scent. It's just got that kind of vibe to it with the herbs and the oak moss and that sort of thing. Definitely, you don't. I wouldn't say it would have the legs predominantly for winter. Although if you're indoors, your indoor job, you're in an office, it'd be certainly office safe. But if you want to wear it out, I would say spring and a cooler summer day. There's a little touch of sweetness in here, so it's not exactly great for really high heat, but definitely spring where it's cool but it's starting to warm up a bit. I think that is perfect. When to wear this, I would say it's a more casual scent, maybe dressed up a little bit. So between casual and smart casual. I couldn't really see me personally wearing this dressed up, although you probably could, because I mean, again, it's a barbershop scent. It makes you smell like you've just had a clean shave and a bit of splash on. That's what it smells like. And last but not least is projection. Now sometimes I don't mention projection because, to be honest, personally I don't really care whether it projects and somebody else can smell it. Hence why some of my videos, when I talk about fragrances, I don't mention projection or even longevity sometimes, because it really doesn't matter to me as long as I enjoy the scent, whether it lasts 4 or 5 hours, whether it lasts 24 hours, whether it's close to the skin as long as I can smell it, or whether it radiates and fills a room. I really don't care as long as I enjoy it. I don't care of longevity and projection really. What somebody asked on a video, they commented, what about this fragrance for longevity, projection and so on. I thought, okay, I missed it out on one of those videos, and some people like to know that, so I'm just going to mention it. So projection wise, this one is actually pretty good for the first about 3 hours, certainly on my skin. People will smell it on you, well, certainly do on me, again in that 3 hours, and it's sillage or sillage, not sillage. You walk past people, they will smell it. Yeah, it is an aromatic, excuse me, so it will push off the skin for a fair few hours. Again, longevity, projection is actually just above average on my skin. So overall, I think this is what I would say. If you like barbershop scents, but you have not tried this and you're a bit afraid to go into the classic realm, because of course a lot of them have heavy oak moss or have that like pissy vibe, this has none of that. This is more of a herbal, heavy green, slightly powdery, slightly sweet barbershop scent, and I would say one of the most safest to try when it comes to classic barbershop scents. It really wouldn't really offend anybody, including yourself, if you're wanting to try it. It doesn't smell dated to me. It just has a general, just overall clean vibe to it. Again, with a splash of herbs and whatever. It doesn't. If you're wearing it, some people say you smell like an old man or dated. This is more just a nice, clean, from the barbers type of scent. It does have that slight dad vibe because of that. So as long as you don't mind that, you would enjoy Paco Rabanne Pour Homme. So let me know in the comments below what you think of Paco Rabanne Pour Homme. Have you tried it? Have you not tried it? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Whatever the comment may be, leave a comment below. I'll answer as soon as I can. So if you enjoy the video and you agree with me with this or not, again, leave comments. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe below if you would really appreciate it. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon on the next fragrance video.